Hello, my name is Stephanie Vance, and I'm officially known as the Advocacy Guru, which is a title that I made up. And it's after my experiences for the last 25 years here in Washington, D.C. I know that's shocking because I look so young. At any rate, I'm here to give you some ideas for your meetings with elected officials. We kind of call this what to know before you go. I want to make sure that before you come to Washington, D.C., you're prepared to deliver some truly effective messages. Now, the things we're going to talk about are what you need to know about those legislators before you walk in the door, as well as what kinds of messages are most effective for them, and perhaps most important, how to follow up. Now, we talk about a lot of different kinds of advocacy. We throw a lot of terms around like education, public relations, advocacy, lobbying, and I just want to briefly break those down before we talk about some of the things that you're going to do to prepare for your visits. So first of all, education. Education is making sure that the elected official knows what it is you do. So believe it or not, that's the most basic thing, and sometimes elected officials don't really know that yet, but that's why you're there. Now, public relations is about making them feel positively about what you do, because again, believe it or not, even if they know what it is, they don't always immediately feel positively about it. Advocacy is what you're really here to do. Advocacy is about asking them to be engaged. We'll talk about what kind of asks you might make and how to structure that ask. But in the meantime, I just want you to think about the fact that advocacy is about engagement. You want to make sure that you're asking them to do something specific so they don't get away with the, hey, I love all the things you do for our community statements, but without actually telling you how they're going to support you. Now, finally, lobbying. That's kind of what the professionals do. It tends to be them keeping track of the 10,000 bills that are introduced, and I'm not making that number up, and to find the ones that impact you and the organization that you're with. So you don't need to worry about what Section 672 of Code 439 does. That's what your lobbyists are for, and you've got a great team here in Washington, D.C. So thank you so much for coming to D.C. We're really looking forward to seeing you, and I hope that these tips and techniques will be useful for you as you go forth and advocate.